So this is the, if you're in the mentor chat, you know exactly what this video is about. It's regarding the message that I said, basically talking about how you have to come back to the charts after you're done trading, after you've calmed down, and actually reevaluate yourself, right? Reevaluate what you did, whatever session you trade, just a few hours later, because once you're done trading, or once you think you're done trading, or once you took a trade, win or loss, your adrenaline levels are high, your emotions do blind your vision and your perception of comprehending the markets, right? So your ability gets hindered, you get blindsided, like you start trading like a deer in headlights, right, in midnight. So with that being said, obviously you guys know, if you watched the video before, you know that I was looking for basically this right now. I think this is a good bias. Looking back, yes, did I get it? No, I didn't get it. But you know what? Looking back, I don't at all think this was a bad setup. I just thought we would have came over here, not exactly that high. I thought we would have came over here and basically dumped. I wanted to see it being a very bearish day. I wanted it to basically TP would have been basically right in this area, or if we could have broke it, which I really had strong expectations of. But just because I wasn't so sure, I minimized my lot size, right? I took 2 lots, but I wasn't able to get that trade over here. I noticed when we dumped it, we already traded lower lows in New York opening. I mean, we basically held right in this area, and I'll talk about it in a second, but we held right in that area, and then we just wicked it, right? So that huge wick. But when we came back up and we were basically holding this area, I saw that we were basically at a standstill right here. I was like, you know what? And then I took a sell. I just wanted to basically get right below this, and as soon as I saw that we got below this, I was like, I took a sell right here, got out right here. Just looking to the left, I really wanted it to at least come down here. I mean, this would have been a great resistance, support. So again, this would have been a great place to hold, but you know what? We couldn't get that. And neither did we ever come right here. So that's pretty upsetting either way you look at it, okay? But what was now, this is the reassessing part. This is the part where I have to evaluate everything. Was it a dumb bias? No, guys, it was not a dumb bias. I asked myself a series of questions. Okay, am I proud of the trade that I took? Yes, I did. I'm proud of that. I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not really the proudest. I'm not really content with it. It's a very satisfactory thing. There's some days where I just want to take a. I get the itch of trading. Okay, I've been doing this for so long, to kind of not have a trade does bother me a little bit, especially there's when you see this, when you're trading an account like this, it's kind of hard to. By the way, guys, I took a loss, so I'm down to $15.80 on the day. Took a $80 loss. At first, I was up like $91. Took another $5-6 trade. I mean, yeah, $5-6 profit. So I was up like $96 minus 80. That loss. So kind of got here. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry over $70. I'm not at the point where I should be crying over $70 anymore. I'm pretty sure I'll make it back tomorrow if all goes well and plus. But anyways, transparency is key, right? But anyways, I regret my bias for up here? No, I don't. I think that was great, but and this is where I have to be honest, and this is where self-improvements matter. Self-improvement has to step in. Looking at the charts, I noticed obviously we came down. Yes, we were holding something here, but we were also holding something here, and I completely missed basically this area right here. Looking to the right, the only reason why I knew this, I recognized it. It's a little weird because what do we do over here? Yes, sure, we're wicking over here, but then look at these two candles. We basically said that we came up right here. So that's weird, right? That's very tricking. Looking to the left, and let me just delete everything. As soon as we came up, we dropped down, retested, and then dropped, and we came back over here, retested this, and then we pushed up. So obviously we do have something over here. Again, I knew this, but then when I saw this, I was so convinced that, you know what, we're holding right here. So up there. So and in no state can you really look at this type of bias. You can't look at this bias and say that we want to hold support anywhere, and say that I mean, that wasn't a bad support, not really the cleanest, but it just had that bearish sentiment. So it was all about holding resistance somewhere. I again wanted to come up here. She held basically right in this area. It's bullshit, honestly. This day really did get by me. How I would mark the charts, if I'm being honest, it would have to be looking just like this. So I'm pretty sure pre-market she held in it pretty well. Sorry about that, guys. We got a call. And it's just no surprises. She touched it. She held over here. She worked basically the top, bottom. She retested New York opening. She was actually holding over here for such a long time. It was not really a bad decision to switch bias, but I don't really like to switch a bias, because when you switch a bias and let's say you're on the wrong side, this is like, look, like just look. So I didn't even know how heavy it dumped. I knew it dumped heavy. I didn't know it was nearly 150, 160 points of a dump. So that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I remember I got in a sell right here. I was trying to hold it. I held it through all this, and then I took profit literally right here, and that was good. That was a good, a little 91 points in profit. So that's my reflection. So it could be as short, as simple as something like this. Again, guys, why did I choose it over here? So let's just break that again if it's not clear. We held over here, came up, came down, we retested twice, right? And then we pushed up, came down, boom, came up, and we were holding over here. You have double bottoms over here, pushed up, retest, push up. It's so weird, because this candle over here just made it really, really awkward. So not really a trade I feel like I could. I've got a few of these trades. Not really. This trade is very much on the odd side, in my honest opinion. I don't think by any means would I have been able to hold this trade for New York opening. I think honestly I would have basically entered right here for a sell stop pre-market, and I think I would have basically just got a very small trade. I think I would have at the most got maybe like 30 points in profit, assuming I was able to get this bias. So that's that, and I have to just be honest about that. So peace, love, and cheers. I hope this video makes a difference, man. A lot of people don't backtest. A lot of people don't journalize anything. A lot of people don't even keep a trading diary, right? So my videos are my versions of my diary. I feel like these videos are a lot more effective, and I do watch these videos, believe it or not. I really do watch these videos. It's my online diary. I create these videos and I watch it basically almost every weekend or every few days, or sometimes I like to just listen to myself, honestly, just talking, as if it's like a podcast while I'm working out. I really do. I love watching people. Not people trading per se, but I like hearing their thought process. I just feel like there's always something to learn, and until the gears in your head can move at high speeds, while especially working out, let's just think about how active your brain has to be in that type of moment, in that given situation, for your brain to be doing something, like your body physically and mentally to be understanding why did you take that trade, or why did so and so trader take that, right? So those are the best times to really push yourself, to learn, mentally to learn, and physically to push yourself, right? So I always consider that situation like lubricating the brain, like an oil change, if you will, or like an oil to an engine, because when you're running, when you're exercising, it's pumping blood, fresh, clean blood is oxygen, whatever you think. Blood is pure, a necessity for the brain to function, and then you're able to really perform at high speeds. So peace, love, and cheers. Thank you.